mad? Hey, why are they mad? Why are they mad, baby? Why are they mad? Why are they mad? Hey. Yes, it's Thanksgiving Day, and I still came to play. You know what I'm saying? No days off. Why are they mad for the collective? I don't know why this is so funny to me every time. Every time. Every time, every time, every time. Hit my line. All right. Why are they mad? Look back at it? You ain't looking back at it? Is that why they're mad? I almost look back at it. Somebody's mad you changed your number. No, don't do it to me. What? You changed your number? You better send them a check, okay? Because I don't know about you. But if I try to change my number, AT&T is going to charge me a nice little $40. I need y'all, listen, if I'm changing my number at this point, I can't do that. My number's connected to too many things. I don't got time for that. I can't ruin my life like that. You know how hard it is to access certain things without your phone? But no, seriously, send this person a check, especially if your cell phone provider requires you to pay a fee to change your number like AT&T. That's crazy. They owe you some money. Okay, they owe you some money. Okay, send the invoice. Send the invoice. And that's why they're mad. No, somebody's mad you changed your number, or this is giving an energy where you hit them on the blocker. You got somebody on the blocker. You may have changed your number here, you know, but what if you changed your number some time ago and they're just now catching on? Like, what if this is an energy of someone who thought that you was still waiting by the door? And years down the line, you done numbers change. Like, I feel like that's one of those situations. But it could very well be a very recent situation where you changed your number, and I can't believe it. It's even worse if you change your number and homeboy, homegirl doesn't even know where you work or you live. Like, there's no other way for them to pull up, pop out. Okay? There's no way for them to figure you out. And that's essentially why they're mad. And or this is just an energy where you hit somebody with the blocker. And what if they're not tech savvy? What if they're not tech savvy? Or what if they're just not, I don't know, like what if they just don't think to, I don't know, go around? I just feel like somebody right here, because I'm about to start thinking. Yo, and I feel like someone's mad because they don't think. But somebody's mad you changed your number. They don't have access to you. They called, this number is disconnected. Or they call, or they're texting, and it's somebody has your old number. They're probably, it's like someone, they're mad, someone has your old number, okay? That's the energy I'm getting. But usually the connotation that comes with you changing your number is just kind of like, it's done. I don't know if you ghosted someone. I just heard you ghosted someone here. It's also good to be an energy where I'm not sure if, I don't know why I'm getting like a little sneaky strategic energy here, but I don't know if they don't know like the star 60, is it the star 67 or 69 or, I don't know. I feel like somebody may have your number and it's been a long time. It's been a long time since I met you. What is that song? Been a long time. I think it's Aaliyah. If you don't deceive, dust yourself off and try again. I guess somebody trying to dust themselves off and try again. You left them in the dust and now they want to try again here. But I don't know if they're like concerned if you changed your number, or they're like apprehensive of trying to contact you, because I don't feel like someone knows like the tricks and the trades like star 67 to like block their number, or I don't think somebody knows about WhatsApp to try to contact you through there. Like, it's kind of like someone is just not, I don't think they're tech savvy or they know what to do to kind of get around some things, but it's kind of like they have no choice but to call you directly and you know who's calling, or they have no, like they have to text you directly and you know who's texting. It's like, I kind of get one of those energies here too, where I don't know if someone is like scared of your reaction, you know, if they call or text you and it's in a direct manner, like, you know, it's their number. So what if it is blocked? And it's like, I feel like someone is scared to find out if they are. I feel like someone is scared to find out if their number is blocked or if you did change your number. It's kind of like, I feel like that's what it is. Like, I guess somebody is mad that their ego, guess. It's always going to boil down to that. And the fact that I just spent so much time on this one card lets me know, like, someone is really contemplating, you know, think about it, take a second as to what's going on with your phone number, trying to contact you. This can even have nothing to do with the phone number. This could just be an energy of somebody wanting to contact you. And I don't know if they're trying to figure out or have all of these what if moments, like, well, what if I contact them and they react like this? How am I going to recover with my ego? It's like someone is trying to draft up a plan as to, okay, like, all right, if my ego gets hit right here, this is how we're going to recover. If my ego gets hit here, or it's like someone's trying to gauge, all right, if I do it like this and then my ego gets hit, what level of the pain will the ego? So like, I feel like somebody's going there with it. I don't know, that to me, you know, kind of feels like some Scorpio or Virgo, or who else is strategic like that? I think Capricorn energy is too. Leo, we're talking about ego, or, you know, somebody is protecting this ego. Like, it really feels that way. Like, all right, if they respond like this, and I don't really like all of that, then boom, this is going to be on a scale from 0 to 10. The pain level and the embarrassment level might be at a level, maybe 8. And so what will we do if it's at a level 8? What's the backup plan for that? How are we going to go about that recovery? It's kind of like somebody is going about some things like that. I don't know why I'm still stuck on this card. Yeah, that's interesting. Somebody's mad you peeped the scene. Well, no wonder they're scared to contact you here. All right, you change your number. That to me is deading a situation, and then you peep the scene. So obviously somebody was on some Seven of Swords. Okay, so now that just changed the whole trajectory of this thing. I don't know if you felt like someone didn't have it in them to be on some sneaky, like on some sneaky type time, demon time, sneaky time, like, and I think that you got proved wrong. And it's kind of like someone that may have played innocent. That's the worst ones, or, you know, those friends that, you know, act like they ain't interested in you just to kind of get close to you, or in hoping that one day they'll be the shoulder and to ride on. And it feels like someone was playing innocent, you know, to kind of get, you know, away with some things here, and you peep the scene. I don't know what's worse, a liar. I think they're all the same, but I don't know what is worse, a liar or someone who appears to be a sheep in wolf's clothing. Again, I think they're all the same, but there's just, it hits different. It hits different. It's like another level. I think that the sheep in wolf's clothing is next level. All right, that's you in the big leagues now. Yo Gotti vibes. You in the big leagues when you are a sheep in wolf's clothing. A liar, it's kind of the same there. It's just a little different. It's just a little different because a liar, usually there's patterns you can pick up on. Like, that would be where you need to kind of tap in yourself and, you know, notice the patterns, notice the signs. Like, you know, we all have some detective energy up in us when we want to, so you can put things together if you so choose. But for someone to appear innocent, weak, timid, vulnerable, sad, unsuspecting, there's a lot more plans. There's a lot more games. It's kind of like some Jigsaw energy. There's a lot more that goes into it that's next level to me. You know, you peep the scene, and that right there, somebody's cover got blown. And that's no wonder that they're stuck at the you changed your number, you changed your energy, you changed up. If this has nothing to do with changing phones, locations, jobs for somebody, like I said, I'm gonna have to send you a bill. If I feel like I need to at this point change my number because of you, I'm gonna have to send you that bill. I'm not paying $40. I just got settled with my number. I'm not doing it. You know, I'm gonna have to take you to court for distress and duress and emotional welfare, and because to change your number and everything is connected to your number in today's ages and all that, You're ruining my life. I'm gonna have to take you to court about that. Oh, I'm gonna have to take you to court about that. Then I gotta take time off from work because I now have to struggle to get this number connected to that number. I'm gonna have to take you to court about that. I'm so serious. I'm so serious. Somebody's mad their spot got blocked. I mean, the spot got blown up here, okay? Like you, like I said, it just, you are looking or you perceive somebody in such a way. It's you looking at them like demons. Like you gotta be a demon. There's no coming back from that. You know what I'm saying? Somebody's mad you're the one that got away on top of that. It's just, why would you play these games? Like, somebody's mad you have multiple streams of income. You know, that card really kind of gets me a little bit. It's a little triggering, a little something, something. The reason for that is because when I see that you have multiple streams of income, whether you do or you don't, the energy surrounding it is that of independence. And just personally from my own experiences, not to project or anything like that, but I pride myself on independence, and a lot of times men that I have dealt with in the past took advantage of that. I am not the type of woman to ask for help. I am not the type of woman, can you get my nails done? Can you pay my bills? Can you? These are things that I want. Yes, I want to be provided for, but I don't want to ask. I don't want to ask. And I, you know, strive on paying my own things. Like, I never wanted to come off, and I had the game wrong. Like, I had the whole formula and alchemy wrong, but that's on me. That's on me, right? But men would take advantage of that, you know? Like, I guess that was my pride in a way, getting in the way, or I just didn't want to be seen as like a needy woman, or, you know, clingy, or, you know, I need this, and even though I wanted to be provided for like a woman should be. But regardless, men would take advantage of that. They would not help me. They wouldn't even ask. You know, it was just, they would never even, that just never came up ever, because I gave off the impression that I'm an independent woman and I don't need a man. But I don't want to say I need a man, but I want one, you know, like I want what a man does for, you know, his woman. Like, but it's like, that's the energy I get with you have multiple streams of income. It's just kind of like someone who took advantage of something about you. It's kind of like, I guess the best way to put it is just like, when you're so used, or people are so used to you being strong, like who's there to check on you? Like, you know, it's, what is that quote? It's like, when you're used to being strong, nobody checks on you or thinks that you have a weak moment or something like that. It's like one of those energies where you just, it's just something about you that, I guess that's your problem with the pride thing. But regardless, I don't think you should have to ask. But again, I may have to deal with that, but not to project or anything, but it's just something about this energy with you making streams of income. It's like someone took advantage of something, like you didn't need them, so, or you give the impression that you didn't need them, so it's like they ran with that. And at no point did they ask if you needed something. Like, it's kind of one of those energies, like, and that's what I'm getting with this. Like, and that's why they're mad, because you're the one that got away, because it's like they weren't doing something, and it's almost like someone wanted you to need them. And it's like, and it's not to say you didn't, but it's at the same time, why do I have to, like, I guess there's like an ego thing here. I don't know who's wrong at this point. I gotta be real about something, because ego, like, you didn't want to ask, but they didn't ask either because they wanted you to ask, but you're not gonna ask because why should I have to ask? I guess it's like an ego thing going on right here. But at the same time, I feel like someone took advantage of you for real. I do feel like someone took advantage of you, and played dumb or acted like they didn't know, you know, for I not know what I done do, like, or I don't have experience having a friend, so I don't know how to be a friend, or I don't have experience being with a woman, so I don't know how to treat a woman, or I don't have experience being with a man, so I don't know how to treat a man. It's like someone took advantage of something within that dynamic, or and now it's like they're mad because you peep that that's what they were doing. It's like someone literally playing on a weakness. Like, and you figured this out. That's the energy I'm getting here. Like, that card really kind of gets me a little bit, because it just, I don't know why I feel like that, but it just feels a little sinister. Like, you, why do you need me to ask you for help? Like, why you can't just intuitively, or if you care about me, or it's kind of like you intuitively pick up when they want you for something. They don't have to ask for whatever it is that they want from you. You can pick up on it. And I'm not justifying not communicating, but everything don't need to be communicated. You know what I'm saying? Especially if we talking about, you know, sexual relations and things like that. And that's not just limited to that, but, you know, sometimes, most times, they don't really ask. They just, you know, they fill out the vibe, or they try to create the vibe. You know, why somebody didn't feel the vibe? Like, oh, maybe they need some help, or why not? If they don't need help, let me just be helpful. Like, it's yo, I cannot. 1616 as soon as I looked up. Yo, I'm done, and I'm over that. Really? Oh. Yeah, someone's mad that you make look effortless. I'm trying not to curse everyone. Someone is mad you make look effortless here. So it's just, again, it goes right back to the, you know, you peep the scene and you have multiple streams of income, whether this is true or not. It's just someone who's like, oh, well, they don't need me, so... I don't know. I mean, y'all, we can debate about this. I'm open to this. I don't know if that's me personally with the pride, or if that's just, I can't, no, I don't know if that's high standard, but like, why I gotta ask for everything? Why you can't just, like, why isn't it in your mind to want to do that? I think that's where I'm coming from with that whole thing. Like, why don't you have that embedded in your mind? Like, why don't you think, like, and I guess it brings me back to the beginning. Someone doesn't think, or at least they perceived it that way. I think someone already knew what they were doing. Obviously, you peep the scene, and it's kind of like, I don't know, the way this energy feels, it's kind of like you have someone surrounded, because it's like, no matter, even if it's like one of those energies where, like, let's say someone tries to come back with the whole you changed your number, right? Let's say they try to come back and they start doing everything that they didn't do before. You're gonna be like, well, why are you doing all of these things now when you didn't do them before when it mattered? It's kind of like a slap in the face. It's like you have someone surrounded, like, dang, I can't be texting them all day now because I didn't do that before. I was so busy, and now all of a sudden I'm demonstrating that I have some time to talk a little bit more now. That looks suspect. Like, it's like somebody feels like they're only going to be telling on themselves if they try to come back and they do everything that they didn't do before. Like someone coming through with roses, because I keep picking up on roses or something like that. And again, it's not to discriminate against my men or my women. It's just I'm a woman, so it's easier to narrate that way. But it's just like, if I get the flowers, it's gonna kind of look crazy because I didn't do the flowers before. Dang, if I try to take them out, it's gonna look a little crazy because I didn't do that before. Yeah, if I try to help with a bill or something like that, it's just, they gonna think I want something now. It's like, yo. It's just, you peep the scene. Or you will, if this is someone who was playing dumb, acting dumb. If they come back doing what, and it kind of sucks though, because it's like, what if someone's just trying to right their wrongs and do right, you know? But I just kind of feel like there's something about the energy where you you know that they were doing it on purpose to try to kind of make you beg and grovel and get you in a situation that most other women or men would get into easily. Like, it's kind of one of those energies that I'm picking up on. Someone's mad you won't go 50-50. You're not trying to meet someone halfway, but that also reminds me of not being willing to fix something that you feel like someone else broke. Like, you broke this. Why do I now have to rebuild trust that you broke? You burned this connection out. Why do I gotta try to relight up? I'm a wet blunt at this point. I ain't lighting up. I'm wet. Yo, I shouldn't have said that. Oh my God. Somebody's mad the calculations determine that they big mad. And they shaped like a bag of potatoes. Why? I don't know. This is it just kind of feels like if someone does kind of come back, or it's kind of like they're gonna have to really, it's like someone breadcrumbing you before and now they want to come back, and now they like know that they're gonna have to like ball till they fall for real, and they're mad about it, I guess. Or this could be an energy where you genuinely loved a person before, really cared about them, and you just wanted their time and their love and their undivided attention and their trust, and, you know, things that you can't put a price on. And now they know, coming back after what they done did and took advantage of that energy, they now know you gonna be like them other women and them other men. It's kind of like a good girl, good boy going bad. Like you was a sweet patch. Now you a sour patch. Why is this happening? Somebody is also mad with you got multiple streams of income. Like, it's just kind of like now you're not doing the 50-50 thing, because it's kind of like you've been kind of doing things on your own, providing for yourself. Or this could be an energy where, you know, you were kind of left high and dry and desolate and broke, busted, and disgusted, because they never at once cared to ask, reach out, help you. They knew you was struggling, and at no point, Nine of Pentacles, at no point did they reach out, help, are you okay? Like, it's kind of like someone sat back and watched you struggle and go through something, I guess because they was mad or whatever the case is. But it's like, you know that they know that you know that they know that. It's like you just know somebody was watching you struggle here, and it's like they wanted you to be on hands, shoulders, knees, and toes to beg them to reach out, or help, or, you know, to respond, or for some care and concern, for some TLC, for a BLT. Like, they thought you was gonna sit, like they wanted you to beg for a brownie. Like, I love brownies, but it's like somebody they sat back and watched you. Ooh, don't get me started. Yeah, it's going to be a lot of different energies here, but I got a bad taste in my mouth from this, because it's kind of just like, no matter how you look at this, you're looking at someone's character. And it's just kind of like how I see it, like it's like a volcano. A volcano can be dormant for I don't care how many years, generations, centuries. It's still a volcano. And it still has characteristics, and it does what it do. It's going to do what a volcano is supposed to do. Erupt when it wants to. This is an energy where you are looking at someone like, even if you take them back or you deal with them or engage with them again, it's just you're always going to remember their character. You're always going to remember that they watched you struggle. you're always gonna remember that they wanted you to beg or plead for them. That you're always gonna remember the Jigsaw games. Like, you're gonna remember how their mind is capable of working, whether they are allowing that part of them to be dormant or not. You're always gonna remember that they got a jigsaw mindset, or they could tap into it when they wanna. And like I said with volcanoes, it doesn't matter how long that volcano is dormant, you're a volcano. And so it's just, there's just something about this energy where, you know, let's say you was putting in all the effort and the work, you was the only one putting in work with the group project. You're always gonna remember that at any point, they're gonna put the burden on you to finish the project, or they're gonna put the burden on you to hold down the family or the fort if you go there. They're always gonna put something on you. It's something about something, you know what I'm saying? Like, you're always like, yo, this energy feels like I'm going down a rabbit hole, because that's how deep it can go. It's like you're looking at, and it's like they know that you think like this too. I don't know. I don't know. It's just I saw the Strength card with the 3 swords reversed. It's like you're always going to remember that someone tried to break you. And even if they try to rebuild and strengthen your back, they try to break your back there. They try to break your will. It doesn't matter what they do to fix it, put it back together, go through rehabilitation with you, rehab with you. It doesn't matter, like, if they get you the best wheelchair, it doesn't matter. Like, you're always going to remember, DJ Khaled vibes, that they have the abilities, the power, or the desire, rather, to break you. And that's essentially why someone is mad, because there's just no way you could ever trust somebody the way in which you did before. Like, there is no way. It doesn't matter if you've been delivered, you've been alchemized, you have forgiven. You can't forget. You can't forget this. It doesn't matter if you go through the process of retrusting and this, that, and the third. Is if you are truly in your right mind and this truly was a traumatizing situation or a violation to you, it doesn't matter. It's always gonna be there. Like, if they cheated on you, whatever this is, you're always gonna remember. And I'm not saying you're perfect. I'm not saying anybody's perfect, but the way this feels, it's like someone trying to break you, hurt you, resentful that you are not like everyone else, or not letting them be Dirty Dan or in power and control, and you're, how dare them not ask me for help? I'm gonna wait until they need help. And then you never did. You still never, it's like, I don't know why I'm hearing Usher confessions. It's just like, this just got so personal just now. Not really personal, but the way it feels, it's like silence. Here's that the Knight of Pentacles I just saw. And it's interesting because that Knight of Pentacles was coming out in the Crow Call as well. It's just... I don't know, man. It's just, you know, it's just always, it's levels to it. So it's like, let's say you did hurt someone and they felt justified to be how they was being. Like, what if you weren't trying to hurt them though? But they are trying to hurt you. It's just a different thing. I don't know. And then it's like, ew, you're a whole wolf in a sheep's clothing. Like, I can't, this ain't Halloween. It's like, yeah, I guess wearing a mask. It's kind of like, how do you... And I don't, it's not about not forgiving. It's just, you can't forget. I can't forget this. Like, no matter how many I love yous you say to me, and I look you in your eye and I believe you, if I go a little bit deeper in your eyes, I can see it in your eyes, you're angry. I can see it in your eyes. That you can hate me just as much as you love me. Somebody's mad you don't ask for permission. It's just something about you being independent or coming off that way energetically, or like I said in the beginning, it's not that I don't want help. It's not that I don't want the cutesy things that all these women want. It's not that, and again, it's not about me, but this is just how I'm able to kind of channel the energy for y'all. It's not that I don't want help. It's not that I don't want to be taken care of. It's not that I don't want to be spoiled. It's not that I don't want my bills paid or to be provided for. These are all things I want. I want to be I want to go shopping. I just pay the bills, okay? I'm not doing 50. Like, I want these things like most of other women want. But I am not, I can't ask for that. I cannot do it. It has nothing to do with ego. My son is in Cancer right now, in the 8th house. Cancer energy is, you know, that's very feminine energy. Most feminine energies don't have a problem with asking. So I have that there in my ego. I'm sensitive in my ego. My moon is in Aries in the 5th house, which is masculine, but those are child energies. Aries and Leo are the children of the zodiac. I'm very childlike. Children, I guess they do ask for things, but spoiled children don't really. I don't know. I see my, stepmom, with my niece, the little girl don't ask for nothing. She just gets stuff. That little girl asks for nothing. She just gets things. So I don't know, like, it's just, you got somebody over up here that just wants you to act so bad. Like, they need you to, but to them, it's not you asking. It's like, to them, it's like you, yeah, you need me, yeah. I don't know, man. We can talk about this in the comments, man. Like, somebody's mad you don't make time for them here. I feel like you ain't make time. They didn't make time for you. I feel like that may have been something else they were trying to beg you for also. It's just, there's something about this wirely mad energy that just feels like somebody's watching me. It just feels like people want you to beg for the necessities, or to beg for the bare minimum, or to ask. That's what it is. They want you to ask for the bare minimum. I shouldn't have to ask you for help. I shouldn't have to ask you to, I just shouldn't have to ask, because I don't think I don't think these people have to ask you for certain things. You just do that because you care about them. You just want to make sure it's covered. You know, you can never really have too much of something. Like, you want to make sure they're good. I don't think people are doing that for you, because it's like they want you to ask. It's like, to me, it's more of like a humiliating thing. But again, I don't know if that's the ego I'm picking up. Like, I don't know, but somebody's mad the pee ain't free. You see what I'm saying? Like, somebody is just, it's like if the pee ain't free, that lets me know it was free. And when it was free, it's because there was love involved, or there was emotions involved, and someone who was taking advantage of that. Whether it doesn't have to be about the P, the D. It just could be about anything. It's just, it's like you were accepting, you know, care, or you thought you were getting care, concern, and love, and da 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 da. And so you just gave your energy freely. It's like having friends. You're not really gonna, you don't really want to charge your friends for, you know, things. If you do, if you even do, you don't want to charge your family for things. If you even do, you don't want to charge your man or your woman for things. Even if you do, you don't want to. You don't want to, or they just don't. Why? Because there's emotion involved. It's like someone took advantage of the emotional aspect, and you realize that's what was happening. And it's just something, it has to be some crazy energy or something that just, for you, it's like a triggering, something about it. Like, everybody's triggers are different. Some people have no problem asking. Some people, it's like me, I got a problem with that. Like, I don't think I should have to ask you. Like, I got a problem with that. There's everybody got different little triggers. Everybody got different little something. Go ahead and look at the Chiron placement. Look at your Chiron placement. Look at theirs. That will reveal to you what has been, the atrocity that has been committed against you. You'll see that in the Chiron placement. For me, I got Chiron and Leo. I don't think that, I don't think I should have to ask for attention or love or generosity. I have Chiron and Leo, and at any point I feel like you're putting me in a position to do that, I'm gonna go ahead and tap into Saturn and Aquarius energy, and I'm gonna feel like an alien. I'm gonna feel unloved. I'm gonna feel and then I'm gonna isolate myself. Like, I then my moon in Aries right now. I'm just gonna figure it out on my own. I don't think it's ego. I think it's more of a trigger that someone is playing on, or was. And, you know, I forget what Cardi B's little, not little, I don't mean to demean her, belittle her, but I forget what her lyric was, like, something, I got a trigger. It's like, they talking, I got a trigger. It's just somebody, like, knows. I just feel like somebody's purposely trying to trigger you and hurt you. And that right there, I can't, you know, I can't really. I can't overlook that disrespect. That's some assassin things. That's an assassin. Somebody tried to assassinate you. I can't look past that. It's like, I know you have, I can't, you know what I'm saying? Somebody's mad you can think for yourself here as well. So, you know, if you can think for yourself and somebody's mad about that, then what's the alternative? Mind control. Somebody's mad that they couldn't control your mind. That is another issue. That's a problem. Like, it's just a lot of problems here. It's not even funny no more. Yeah, we got the Nine of Cups with the Lovers here. Like, I'm not even understanding, like, there's the Three of Swords is coming out twice. I don't know why I have the same cards in the same deck, but that's interesting. Five of Wands, I keep seeing reversed here as well. It's like someone wants to, I guess they want to right their wrongs here, or their part in it. It's not to say, you know, like I said, it's not just this person. I don't know, y'all. Y'all know me, I'm just picking up on the energy. This is just something that's, I don't know. I feel like you may have thought a situation through and through, and yeah, you can think for yourself. So it's just kind of like, no matter, you know, they coming up with plans on, all right, if this don't work and my ego get hit, how am I going to recover? It's like you're looking at this like, can I recover if I take this person back, or if I deal with this person, or work here or work there, or whatever the case is, you know, like, can I recover if in the event that I overlook this and try to forget, and then we start building, or whatever the case is, like, can I overlook this? Like, can I bounce back from this in the event that, you know, whoever pulls a Houdini and hoodwinks me and does it again, like, you know, or hits the trigger, or lets the volcano erupt, or taps back into that jigsaw energy. If I make someone mad or they get hurt or they get triggered and you ain't do it on purpose, but it just happened, and then they just immediately go back into jigsaw mode. Like, is this something that you can bounce back from, or can you recover? They're worried about if their ego can recover from how they come to back to you or whatever. Can your life recover based like with their jigsaw game? And I'm not saying this person is more powerful. I'm not saying any of those things, but it's like, I'm not really trying to be in no freelance relationship. I ain't trying to be no freelancer in a relationship. Like, if I'm about to be a friend, family, lover, and I see lovers here, like, I'm not looking for no freelancing energy. Like, I want to build. I want something solid, long term. And if I do that, and somebody decides to be a volcano, can I bounce back from this? Somebody mad they got caught. And then it's like, are you even sorry off the strength? Or like, I can't say you are sorry because you would have never did it if you were sorry before it even happened. Like, like, I can't say, I don't know. I just don't believe in stuff like that. Like, I don't believe you're sorry because there wouldn't even need to be a sorry if you just didn't do it in the first place. And then it's like they got caught. So had I not caught on, would you still be carrying out your jigsaw game? Like, whatever this situation is, it had to have done a number on you here, because the way I'm thinking about this, like, this is my situation. Like, I'm really like going through, like, it's some real life screws going through my mind. Like, it's like I'm thinking this through all the way through and through. Somebody else got to be matching the energy. I'm telling you, they got to be. It's like, I don't know. It's kind of like you ain't really have a jigsaw mind before you dealt with whatever the situation is. And now you do. And they know that. They taught you. Like, how else you learn this? Because somebody was playing jigsaw games with you. Mind games with you. So you learned the game. So the way you're thinking, this is how they think. And I've been sitting here for 44 minutes, damn near, and I'm still thinking. About the ramifications that could, ramify, Somebody mad you showed up. You showed up for yourself. You standing up for yourself. You sticking up for yourself. You ain't backing down. It's kind of the energy I'm getting. It also couldn't just be an energy where, I don't know, someone thought that their little mind games or what their jigsaw games was supposed to take you up out of here and you showed back up. Maybe you were supposed to be down and out, hurt. You were supposed to be in the 9 of Swords, 3 of Swords, Strength card reverse, 7 of Cups, confused, in a daze, give up. And they're mad you showed up. Like, I guess somebody thought that they was all powerful. Like, it really reminds me of Bane when he was mad. Batman showed right back up in the Dark Knight, like, impossible. Like, somebody feels like they did their best jigsaw. Like, somebody feels like they did their best on you, and you just showing up like impossible. Like, I don't know about y'all, but like, whoever it is, energy for me, if I was in this situation, y'all, because I can't control y'all. Y'all need to do what y'all need to do when you want to do it. I'm not here to judge or throw shade. I've been delivered. I don't care. But if I was in this situation, if I was in this situation, like, it's gonna have to be a strong no. Yeah, someone's mad you met someone new. I guess that plays into they're mad you the one that got away. Y'all gotta stop playing with people, man. Like, I don't know why y'all don't understand that. I don't know why they don't understand that, because it's just like, all you're doing is teaching someone how to think like you. All you're doing is teaching them how to cope without you. All you're doing is making them stronger. It may not work for everybody. I get it. And so they want to take a gamble. A Leo energy, they want to take a gamble. All right, cool. Okay, cool. But for the most part, like, y'all are just, these scammers, these swiper, swiper no swiping. Swiper no swiping. All they're doing is teaching, It's like for every wrong somebody does, somebody learns from that, usually, right? So, like, why do you keep doing that? Like, and then they be having some different tactics. You got to give it to them, but you're learning, like I said, only, the smart people would, like, let me just see how far they gonna go. I wanna, like, I don't know, get me off of here, because I can keep, y'all know I love tarot. I could keep going. In fact, I am. They're mad they're a non-factor. They just don't have power over you anymore. They don't got control. You peep the scene. The jig is up. Jigsaw energy. And that's essentially why they're mad. I think that's where we're at with it. Because now it's like, it's kind of like they taught you how to be Jigsaw like them. And you don't even want to team up with them anymore. It kind of reminds me of, like, how Jigsaw had his partner. But remember, his partner was actually in his Jigsaw game. And she ended up linking up with Jigsaw and now carrying out Jigsaw's good work. It's kind of like one of those energies where it's like somebody puts you in a Jigsaw game, you beat their Jigsaw game, and now they're mad that you don't want to team up with them to be Jigsaw 1 and 2. Mrs. and Mr. Jigsaw. That's what it is, folks. Somebody is mad that they feel like, because Jigsaw only put people in them games because they did him wrong, right? Someone is mad, they feel like you did them wrong. They put you in a Jigsaw game. You beat their Jigsaw game, so they got respect for you. They looking at you different. But they're mad that you don't want to team up with them to be Jigsaw 1 and 2, Mr. and Mrs. Jigsaw. And the thing is, not to kind of give spoiler alert, but Jigsaw ain't never been in any of his own games except for the last one that I just saw. The last one that just came out. That was the only time he was in his own game. So a lot of he was putting people under and inflicting upon others. He ain't never felt a day in his life. So I say that because someone is mad you would dog walk them in a fight. Someone is realizing that you're more powerful than them because they couldn't even survive their own game. They couldn't even survive their own game that they drafted up and plotted and planned and put you under and inflicted upon you. They wouldn't even be able to win or survive. And you did. So now they're mad on top of that. You don't want to team up with them. But now, I say, they're fearful of you now. Now they're scared of you. If I drunk, I would have a drink right now. It's not making sense. It's not only do you think like them, but you're also stronger than them. Jigsaw had to let the people go when they beat his game, so now you're free. You think like them. You're stronger than them. You're free. And you don't want to team up with them. Talk about a bomb. Talk about a volcano. Talk about a problem. I'm surprised they're mad that they got 99 problems and the biggest one is you didn't come out. Or maybe they don't realize this yet because going back to the beginning, they're mad you changed your number, or if this is just an energy of them trying to get back into your energy to see some things, like to get on your good side. Because you know they put you in the game. You're free now. And you don't want to team up with them. But you also think like them. You're silent, just like Jigsaw was. Y'all ever eat ANAL? Someone got that I eat face right now. Yo, you ever see the meme with the guy with the long neck and his face is scrunched up and he's going like this? Someone got that facial expression right now. Well, I feel stuck. It ain't my energy. It's their energy. They are shooketh.